Good evening, everyone. Since the referral of the crimes committed in Palestine in June 13, 2014, the occupying forces haven't halted their criminal activities. Their actions are a blatant disregard for international humanitarian law and conspicuous defiance of the court's authority. From the start of this year, the occupation forces have claimed more than 145 lives, 28 of whom were children. In May, they showered the densely populated Gaza Strip with bombs and missiles, resulting in the death of 33 citizens, including 6 children and 4 women. In a matter of days, dozens of homes were demolished and inhabitants displaced. What does this all imply? How can we understand the continued settlement activities and the construction of thousands of residences by the occupation government? One of the latest projects announced just yesterday involves building a settlement in the E1 area, linking Ma'ale Adumim settlement with Jerusalem's settlements. This will disrupt any potential communication between the divided West Bank and Jerusalem. How can we make sense of the fact that the occupation forces continue their practices of arrest, torture, and administrative detention alongside their intentional medical negligence of prisoners, which has resulted in several deaths? The situation is further exacerbated by the stance of those representing the United Nations Secretary General and Western government. Without any shame or fear, they demand criminals to conduct an open investigation. They either forget or choose to ignore that such an approach has been employed in endless crimes for decades, yielding little to no substantial result in holding criminals accountable. All these actions signify the occupation government's disregard for international law and indifference to the international humanitarian community's opinion. Their stance is made possible by the boundless support from the West. Furthermore, the International Criminal Court's prosecuting office's apparent laxity in pursuing the criminals adds this picture. In conclusion, it's clear that the expectations we had for the International Criminal Court, particularly under the leadership of Mr. Karim Khan, to deliver justice in Palestine, have unfortunately dissipated. This level of disregard can only be seen as intentional and likely tied to political agenda that are antagonistic to the court. If this situation isn't rectified by the General Assembly of the state parties within the court, it may seriously endanger the very existence of the court. Thank you very much.